What is going on, guys? It's SSN Santa here, coming at you with a brand new video, and I'm going to be reviewing the video that Gameloft released following on Modern Combat Versus. There was a short clip of some stuff about it, showing off like some of the key features they added to the game and what we're going to expect, as well as some other games that are coming out. So now I'm going to show you the little clip, and then I'll explain very detailed what I think. Alrighty, guys, so I know that the images went by really quickly, but I'm going to just show a screenshot in front of you. They're all going to be out of order so I can explain what I think it is exactly. But overall, it is obviously a campaign mission, non-multiplayer, and you're going to see why in just a second. Alright, so I wanted to start off with this image. It's towards the end of the video, but we appear to be in some sort of a helicopter, and as you guys know, Modern Combat enjoys putting like a helicopter in every single campaign mission in which you like get shot down or something, and this could be the escape because the place is getting blown up, so it's obviously some kind of facility. I'm assuming it's a dock because you can see it is surrounded by water. Note that the brown gate going around the outside, you're going to see that in the next following images. Also note the four little buildings to our right on the dock. There's four little buildings. There's also three weird looking cranes to our left. There's a water tower in the middle, and then there's also a water tower in the distance to the right. And then you can also see a double staircase way to the right. I'll circle everything so you can see that way to the right, and you're going to notice that in the wall running scene that you're going to see. Alright, so here's an image of the wall running scene. I believe that it is false advertisement and there might not be wall running in the game, but I believe that there was some sort of explosion in the campaign mission or force that allowed these people to run on the wall, or at least get a couple steps on the wall to overcome the gap in the middle. I could be completely wrong. They could actually have some kind of wall run in the game, but that would make it really stupid for me. I wouldn't like it. But as you can see, right in front is the double staircase that you can see from the helicopter's view. You can also see the four buildings from the helicopter view to our left. You can also see the main facility right forward. The staircase seems to lead into it, and then you can also note the outside gate is the exact same thing from the other image that I firstly showed you guys. Alright, so this next image appears to be a cross from the place where you're doing all the wall running and everything, because you can see the cranes way in the background underneath the bridge. But then again, there's also a water tower to our left, and then that other water tower in the distance, so it could be the same area, but it's just like completely redesigned for the capture of the environment. There's also a small building, but it doesn't seem to match the four little roofs that you can also see in the way distance that were seen in the other two images. So I'm assuming this isn't part of the actual map in the multiplayer. It's more of a like scenic view. Alright, so the next image is inside the main warehouse. I know this is on the same map because right outside the entrance you can see the same exact gate that runs along in all the images, obviously on the same exact kind of area. There's also lots of boxes and stuff stacked up. There's a catwalk that has a second story. There's a staircase to the left that goes up to possibly a third story. Obviously, this doesn't look like a multiplayer map. Everything that we're seeing is campaign gameplay. Alright, so now I'm going to be going off the topic of the actual map itself, and I'm going to be looking at the armors that they show us in the game. So one is actually called the Swift, and it appears to be in the Velocity Tactical Assault class, which I believe is just one full class. I don't think it's any special ability with the wording and everything. It's one class. Obviously, some sort of an assault class. It is a female character, which is kind of cool that they're incorporating that. Keep in mind that the gloves and the main color of the body armor is like dark red, and you're going to see in the next image something pretty important. Alright, so this next image here is a first-person view of gameplay, and it appears to have an assault weapon very similar to the VEC-9 in Modern Combat 4. Kind of a mix between that and maybe the compact. It has like some kind of drop compressor sight, but one thing I wanted to point out is the color of the gloves are dark red, so this is obviously the Swift suit that we are wearing right now, so obviously this is part of the assault armory. Alright, and here's an image of three people that appear to be jumping off of some sort of ledge. The one to the right is obviously more heavily armored than the other two, which I think is a support player. They all seem to have the same weapon, which is kind of funny because I think this game really isn't developed fully. It's definitely not going to be coming out this year, guys. I have a Twitter picture that says it's coming out 2017. I'll show you at the end, but obviously not fully developed. They have the same weapon, and I'll show you each image. Like the guy in the middle jumping down, he has an assault weapon. Person to the left has an identical weapon, and the support player, you can tell the front part of that gun is the same exact and identical look to the other two. All in all, guys, everything that you're seeing is very underdeveloped. It's obviously the first campaign mission that we're going to get into. Just wait and see for that. I think that it's some sort of dock area inside the campaign where you have a little warehouse. There is no wall running, I hope, and also there's only one weapon in development so far. It's actually kind of funny. Also, that we only know that there's a swift armor and there could possibly be a support, but we haven't seen any other kind of weapons. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now I'm going to be going into my subscriber shoutouts. Alright, so I firstly wanted to recognize J Dreams, iNoob. He's actually a very, very supportive subscriber. He always comments on my videos. To the other day, he said, "Great vid," with a smile face. So I enjoy seeing you, man. Keep commenting, keep up supporting me, and it's really nice to see. Alright, so next is a funnier comment by Beast Mode iOS Gaming, and he says, "Why did the chicken cross the road?" It is because he's being shipped to McDonald's. So that's actually pretty funny. I'm going to feature that for you, man, and I enjoy seeing that. That's kind of funny. I like it. It's pretty nice. Alright, and the next one's actually really awesome. It's by Jokes on You, and this is actually a really good friend of mine in MC5, and he recently retired for some reason, but his comment is, "Bro, I want to thank you for getting me into YT. Ever since I was in your first vid, it inspired me to make my own YT channel, and you're also the reason how I met Wolf. You're supposed to be crying." So that's actually really, really cool. I like that comment that I inspired him. I've probably inspired a lot of people, too, to make their channels. And it was actually when I first started, I had like 33 subs, and I played with AJ and him and a couple other people, and I just started growing. So I really appreciate you guys. Make sure to comment to get featured in my next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Peace out.